All right. Let's get the game fired up here real quick. In the meantime, what is good, everybody? It is the Godfather of VR, the ageless one of the man Lick and Clay, and we are back on LeMans Ultimate trying to recover from what has been a very horrible week. Oh, in terms of sim racing, not life. It's LeMans Ultimate the past week. It has been, it went from bad to good to bad to worse to disastrous. And here we go. Yeah, it looks like we got a young lady in here. Let's go back and see what happened to me. So I did a race about 90 minutes ago, and on the Camel Straights there was a huge wreck, probably involved about 5 cars. I couldn't avoid it. I hit a car head on. The car was destroyed. I go into the pits to get repairs, and I'm in the pits for about 2.5 minutes, and then I leave the pits and I get hit with a stop and go for speeding in pit lane because I forgot to turn on the pit limiter when I first came in. So I'm just now getting around to see what the damage was. Yeah, I took a hit. Right there, a race penalty for stop and go. I mean, my safety rank, I'm not worried about that. It's always easy to get the safety rank back because I don't cause wrecks. I don't go off the track much. Although I do get a fair amount of warnings. I need to check my frame rate real quick, so we are just going to pop in the practice long enough just to have a look, because one of the problems that I had last week was something was going on with my computer where everything ran fine as far as the frame rate goes on LeMans Ultimate, and then whenever I would take my headset off and it would go into like a screensaver mode, when I would put the headset back on, my frame rate would drop from 90 frames per second to 72, and it showed. So yeah, it looks like we're good. We're at 90.
Your exit's clear. Watch the white line.
Holding Dan soft. Sir.
You've got cold brakes
Hello,
all
sir.
around. Be careful.
Holding dead sock. How's it going? All right, looks like my frame rate's good. Look like everything is back on point.
Yellow flag.
But in the
That's
interest,
the end of the session. P3.
in the interest of not taking any chances, I am not taking this headset off until after race is over, because is like I said before, I took the headset off, go to the bathroom, go grab a drink, whatever. I come back, put the headset on, and now everything is running skittish, and my frame rate dropped from 90 to 72, and it showed. I think there was a lot of lag. The 72 frames was not smooth. It looked like drop frames. Oh shoot, I just thought about something. I forgot to turn off the asynchronous space warp, but it's supposed to be disabled just for the simple fact that I got okay, yeah, it is disabled. All right, we good. Jesus.
Slow to Pro Sim Racing said, I put a piece of tape blocking the sensor in the headset. Hole in Dan's sock said, some fairly popular YouTuber yesterday on live called me a pussy in front of 100 viewers because I told them, like I told you, I miss shooters with all men in them only. I reported him for abuse.
Well, we'll start with Mr. Rodman about putting tape over the sensors on the headset. I got mixed feelings about that, because yes, you're going to stop the headset from going into a screensaver mode, but at the same time, I wouldn't want to shorten the life of this headset by the panels burning out. That's not to say that that would happen, but that's the first thing that pops into my head. Now about the Call of Duty thing, that situation, like, society is so divided right now, and it has spilled over into video games. In the big war that's going on right now, and I mean, it seems to be a bigger war than the PlayStation Xbox war, is the DEI anti-DEI war going on. And I would be lying if I said I don't have any opinion of it, because it's not my fight. But I do have an opinion on
Hole
this
in
stuff.
Dan's sock said, he is a negative person. It is what it is. We are men. We don't get sensitive like them.
But we do live in a society where a lot of people are super, super sensitive. Yeah, that is the unfortunate reality. So going back to what happened to me last week as far as LeMans Ultimate goes, as I said, I had an issue. I don't know if it was an update from Nvidia, whether it was an update from OBS or update from Oculus, but I just know that my headset just ran like crap, you know, at 72 hertz. It seems to be fine now. There was several updates that happened over the past few days with Nvidia, with OBS, with Oculus, I think with LeMans Ultimate. But my problem that I was having was not a LeMans Ultimate issue, because the frame stutters was happening with just about, it was happening with Automobilista 2 as well. So, but everything seems to be gold and everything seems to be running fine. That's just the damn headache of PC gaming. It is so superior to consoles, but it also comes with superior headaches too. And then so that caused me to have a bad race because I was super slow that race with a 145.6 on Imola. I also had an issue with my pedals. They were not calibrated, so even though I had pushed the pedal down as far as it could go, it was only registering about 80% input. So the car I was not getting maximum acceleration out of the car. So
slow to pro sim racing. Said, the headaches end up being worth it, haha.
That's true. So yeah, so that was that issue. I had to go back and recalibrate my brakes, my pedals. So now every time I jump on LeMans Ultimate or any racing game for that matter, I have to go into the Fanatec control panel and double check to make sure that the pedals are calibrated, because I used to have this problem with ACC where even though the pedal even though I didn't step on the pedal, it was still registering about a 4% input. So in retrospect, it was like the car was applying the brakes constantly. So I was always having to calibrate the brakes every time I turned on the computer. And then I had a couple of races where a couple of people took me out. So it has just been an absolute disaster as far as LeMans Ultimate goes this past week. So much to the point I'm so desperate to try to recover the lost rank that I am strongly considering doing the 2.4 hours of Le Mans this weekend, because that is the special event for this weekend. It is, I believe it is a hypercar GTE mixed. Oh, and that was another thing that happened to me. In another race, for whatever reason, the game started me out with soft tires in the front and wet tires in the back. As I was going around the corner, the car just snapped on me for no reason. I'm like, what the hell's going on? And it sent me into the wall. And then when I came into the pits, it was when I saw that I had wets on the rear. So, I mean, like, these updates fucked a lot of shit up this past week.
Stay behind the line. We've got cold brakes all round. Sector 2 is yellow. We think that Massive has been dead. Sector 2 is green. That's 2 minutes left, 2 minutes. Yellow flag. It looks like Rema has gone off. Green flag, sector 2. Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. It looks like Niklaus has gone off.
that again.
Green flag in sector 2. That's the end of the session. P9.
Let's go.
All clear on pit exit. Okay, Clay. We've got 9 minutes to do the business. Your brakes are cold. Let's get some heat. Clear right.
Slow to pro sim racing. Said. Good luck with quali.
Come right side's clear.
Thank you so much. Quali, the last race I did, I qualied with a 218.8.
Hole in Dan's sock. Said. I'ma hop on some Apex and wash up place. He'll holler at you later.
All right.
Bye y'all.
Thanks for popping in.
LMP2. Okay, Clyde, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1. There's a faster car approaching. Clear left. There's a group of faster cars behind. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. Clear right. The leader has just done 2:17.36.
That time was a 2:18.88.
Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
That 218.76, I'm just going to let that stand. The reason I say that is I'll show you guys. Those are my tires right there. These are the tires that I'm using in quali. When the race starts, I'll be on a fresh set of tires, but you only have 8 tires. So what's going to happen is if I come into the pits and I need to change tires, it's going to be these tires that'll get put back on the car. So I need to save these
Behind has
tires.
just done a 2:19.25.
So I don't want to run the risk of burning these tires up. So that right now I qualified third. I'm just gonna go ahead and let that stand, and just let whatever happens happen.
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
Damn, he did a 217 in the Aston Martin, but I can't say shit about that because I seen somebody do a 217.2 in the Corvette. So yeah, in the interest of saving those tires, that's it. I'm not gonna run any more quali laps because now I'm happy with that third place, and I'm only 2/10 off of second place. So I probably could have pushed it and tried to get second, but I don't want to burn the tires up trying to do it. The way I've got my pit strategies set out is I come in on lap 6. By that time, the tires are already like worn down to like 88%. So I would have to put the tires that I use for quali back on the car, and they won't be 100%. They'll be around 92% or whatever. But so that's the point of me not going back out on the track, is because I need to save those quali tires that I used in case I have to put them on the car during the race. This is split 2 of 3. I don't recognize any of these names.
That's the end of the session. P3.
Got some popcorn stuck in my teeth. There we go. So right now, 1, 2, only 3 cars stand a chance of knocking me off of my
Slow
third
to
place.
Pro Sim Racing said, "Are you the only Corvette in this split?"
Looks like it. Yes, I am the only Corvette in this split. But the race that I did a couple of hours ago had, if you include me, it had 3 Corvettes. Now, that is something else I forgot to tell you guys. If I wanted to, last week at Imola, after everything got worked out, I started getting back into the 144s, right? So I actually set a lap of 143.6 in the Corvette, which was a personal best. Well, guess what happened? I jumped in the Ferrari and did a 143.1. When I checked the leaderboard, I was only off the fastest car by 1 second. The fastest person on the global leaderboard had a 142.2 and I had a 143.1. So what I'm trying to say is that the Corvette is still a decent car in the GTE class. But if I'm really crying about, a couple of tenths, then yeah, I'd have to go with the Ferrari. Let me make sure this tire situation is squared away this time. So we're gonna come in after lap 6. So and here we go. Praying
lap has started.
Praying for a clean lap 1. Yo! Yo! What the fuck is this dude doing?
It'll polish out, mate. Forget about it.
Slow to Pro Sim Racing said, "Damn.
It looks like I don't have any damage, fortunately.
Green flag, green flag.
flags are clear left. Clear left. Yellow flag. We think that McCarthy has crashed. Yellow flag, watch out. We think Roth has stepped in. Green flag in sector 2.
Oh my lord.
Car clear right. Clear left.
What the hell was he doing? I'm also sick of these P2 drivers
Yellow flag, caution.
doing that last to first shit.
We think Michael has spun off.
Slow to pro sim racing. Said.
Sector 2 is now
This
green.
is awesome.
Sector 1 is now green.
This is getting...
Alright Clay, don't let this guy distract you. Sector 3 is yellow.
That time was a
P4.
2:35.11.
The next car is Goulet. Yellow flag, sector 1. Okay, Clay, keep piling on the pressure. He'll make a mistake. Right side's clear. Yellow flag. We can see Coulee, spinned it. Car in front is Olivier. Green flag, sector 2. Sector 1 is clear.
Whew.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Green flag in sector 1. We can see Low has binned it.
Time 2:21.
This is good. Keep banging out them lap times. E3. Sector B4 behind is now 1.1. Okay, Clay, you're reeling. P2 in. The gap is 1.0. Looks like Streeter has spun off. Green flag, Sector 3.
I got the fastest Sector 1 and Sector 2.
Sector 3 is now yellow. Sector 3 is green.
Oh, that was a backbreaker. That hurt.
That time was a 2:20.08.
Alright, Clay, the fuel window opens on lap 6. It will end on lap 12. Gap to B4 behind is increasing. It's now 1.0. Yellow flag in Sector 3. To B2 ahead is now 1.3 seconds. It looks like low has gone off. Sector 3 is now clear. is now 0.9. Incident sector 3, yellow flag. We think that's low, spinned it. We think low has crashed, green flag in sector 3. Yellow flag. We think Streeter has gone off. Sector 3 is clear. Green flag. Okay, it's top requested. Okay, flag. We should have plenty of space on the exit. When we exit the pits, we'll be in P9. A few seconds behind Roberts.
Slow to Pro Sim Racing. Said. We got a battle.
Yeah, we do.
Pit crew's ready. Keep your wits about you, mate. We think that Rema has stacked it. Green flag, sector 2. Incident in sector 2, yellow flag.
Ooh.
Left. You had some minor aero damage. Stay out, it's not that bad. Expected clear track on exit. When we leave the pits, we think we'll be in P9, a few seconds behind Roberts. Okay, Clay, the next car is Davies.
That time was a 2:35.34.
We're done, go, go.
I got some slight damage in the front. Oh, they didn't put those.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit. Limiter's still on. Disengage it. Blue flag. The driver in front of us is Martins.
My lap times are going to be slower.
Blue flag. There's a faster class car approaching. Martins ahead is increasing. It's now 11 seconds. Faster car approaching. They're racing us for position. Don't expect him left, clear left. It looks like Martins has binned it. Sector 2 is clear. Sector 3 is clear.
I don't think they changed the tires.
Yellow flag, Sector 3. Okay, Clay. It's a faster class car approaching. Gap to Martins behind is increasing. It's now
Slow to Pro Sim Racing.
Nice and smooth with that throttle.
Set.
Keep it balanced.
Switch to the tire tab.
I guess they're all right. It's just my left front.
Run out of track limits. Keep it between the lines. Clear
Slow
left.
to Pro Sim Racing. Set. Yup, they changed them.
Blue flag. Green flag, Sector 3.
Oh shit. He just messed up my lap right there, having to slow down for him. Let him through.
Yellow flag in Sector 2. You reel in P11. The gap is now 5.4. There's a faster class car behind. Blue flag, Baron is entering the pits. He's in P1. I think he'll come out just behind you. There's a group of faster cars bearing down on you. These guys are scrapping for position.
Lap 2:20.09.
We need quali pace every lap now, mate. There might still be chances here. That's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes. Okay, Clay, that's half distance.
Well, there's a car in front of me that just came out of the pits. I gotta go get him. I can't rely on him to do me any favors. I gotta go get him.
The gap to 10th position in front is now 5.2 seconds. Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. See, Olivier has gone off. Green flag in Sector 3. Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow.
I got the fastest Sector 2 again.
We think Streeter has gone off. Green flag in Sector 1.
That time was a 2:18.99.
Green flag in Sector 2. Gap to V10 ahead is now 4.4. Yellow flag, caution. We think Roberts has stacked it. Okay, Clay, you're reeling. V10 in. The gap's now 3.6. Roberts is pitting from P8. He should come out close in front of you. Incident in Sector 1, yellow flag. It looks like Olivier has crashed. Sector 1 is green.
Time 2:19.33.
10th position. Remaining, 15 minutes to go. think that Olivier has spun off. Green flag, sector 2. You're reeling, E9, in, the gap is 3.1. The leader, Oscar, is pitting. Davies is leading the race.
Time 2:19.18.
The sixth place car got a drive-through.
The gap to E7 in front is now 1.0. Leader, Davies, is pitting. You're being caught by the faster class cars. Blue flag, Haven, is now in the lead. Is pitting from position 4. We think he'll come out just behind you.
Oh, thank you.
Alright, Clay, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up.
Lap 2.
Sector 2 is now yellow, P4. Green flagging sector 2. We think that's Chris. Spinned it. There's a faster car approaching.
Oh, he got a drive-through. I don't need to hunt him down. The third place car in front of me got a drive-through. So no, I don't have to hunt him down.
Blue flag.
Slow to pro sim racing. Said.
The guy in front is Kevin. You've got 10 minutes left, 10 minutes to go. You're reeling, P3 in, the gap's now 2.3. Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Sector 3 is clear. Cars approaching. Blue flag. Sector 1 is yellow. Green flag, sector 1. Clear left. As we're moving past the cars behind, no car, clear left.
Oh, he went into he going into
Clear
service
left.
penalty. Thank you.
That time was a 2:23.14.
Well, shit. The second place car is only 6 seconds ahead of me. Now, if he keeps the car on the track, I'm not going to catch him. But if he screws up, I could.
Incident in sector 2, yellow flag. Okay, Clay, the next car is Benjamin. You're reeling, Benjamin. The gap is now 6.1 seconds.
Oh, really?
Past the car behind. Blue flag. Raymond is pitting from position 13. He should come out a little way behind you.
That time was
Left, clear
a
left.
2:34.
The gap in front is now 5.0 seconds. To go. This is good. We'll be on the podium if we can keep it together. There's a faster car approaching. Yellow flag in sector 1. It looks like Hughes has gone off. Your lap time was 2:19.47. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1.
Thank you.
Green flag sector 1. Clear right. Benjamin in, the gap is 3.4. There's a faster car approaching. He's racing us for position. Don't expect a blue flag. Yellow flag in sector 3. Sector 3 is now clear. There's a group of faster cars behind. Blue flag. Just 2 minutes, the car on right side's clear. Clear right. Car exit in the pits. We're setting the pace. That last lap was at 2:19.94. Chris has crashed. Green flag, sector 2. Track temps increasing, it's now 33 Celsius. Well done, Clay.
Damn.
Great drive.
I needed
That's a
one more
podium.
lap to get him.
Acknowledged. Pit stop requested.
Hey, for once, good race, everybody. Good race. GG's. If we would have had 1 or 2 more laps, I would have got him. But hey, I'll take the podium. I'll take 3rd. So all right.
Said, good focus today, brother.
Hey,
outstanding.
Thank you so much, Eric. I really needed this today. Everything was so terrible the past week or so, and yeah, I really needed this. Honestly, the Ferrari does seem to be the meta car in the GTE class. If I would have taken a GTE, maybe I could have chopped off a couple of tenths. But if I'm getting 2 18s with the Corvette, I'm happy. All right, let's go back and check and see what I gained or what I didn't gain. I mean, I should have gained something out of this because I did quali and finish in the top half. Oh, good race. All right. Oh my God. I was expected to win this race. Expected you to qualify first, actual 3rd. Expected you to finish first, actual 3rd. Yikes. But hey, this is better than losing rank. Now, had this been the beginners class, I only would have got maybe 1.7% because of that. But hey, I will take it. On the road back to silver. Yeah, the next one's in 24 minutes. Nah, I'm not trying to do either of those 2 beginner races because I don't know either of those layouts, and I'm not trying to go in there and do some on-the-job training or trial, baptism by fire. I'm not trying to do any of that. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. And this week for sim racing as a whole, this week is actually my kind of week because for low fuel motorsports on Automobilista 2, they've got Circuit de la Sarthe. It's Hypercar and GT3. So that's one that I want to do this week. And then even though I have not done it yet, for low fuel motorsports on Race Room this week is at Interlagos. But the scheduling is weird right now for Race Room. It's like if you don't do it by 5 p.m. Eastern time, then that's it. It seems like they only have like 3 time slots or something for the Race Room LFM. So yes, and then special events. Doing this special event race, four times the driver rank and 4 times the safety rank. This is a 2.4 hour race. What worries me about this race is that cloud right there in the middle. It's gonna rain probably in the middle of this race, and if it happens at night, that'll be even worse. So yeah, if it rains at night in the middle of this race, that's gonna be terrible. Because you're probably gonna have to make 2 unscheduled pit stops. You're probably gonna have to make a stop and come in and get wets, depending on how hard it rains. And then once the rain stops, if the racing line dries up, then you're gonna have to come in and make another stop to put the slicks back on. So that's even for the aliens, that's gonna be a crazy race. It doesn't matter what tier they are. I would expect to see a lot of wrecks in any of the splits. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there on a high note.
Eric McCready said, "It would be a hell of a challenge. What a test."
That race, I want to do it, but that rain cloud in the middle, that scares me. Because we know it's going to rain, but we don't know how hard. If it's a light rain, then people might stay out on their slicks and take a chance. But there's also something else to consider too. If it's a night race, I mean, once it becomes night, the temperature is going to drop. So the tires are going to get cold and slippery. If it rains, that's even worse. Like if it's light enough that you can keep the slicks, that's still going to be a bad thing because you're going to be dealing with a cold track and you're going to be dealing with a wet track. So in the intermediates, I also thought about doing this race as well. So it's Hypercar and GT3. And then the special event that I'm looking to join.
Eric McCready said, "So you're saying there is a chance?"
Yeah, there is a chance. And then this race is all 3. This race is Hypercar, P2, and GTE. So this, I mean, and then the race factoring in, this is going to be a wild ass race. And then then on top of that, I think the LeMans servers are expanded enough that I expect this to be like a 60-car race. So I mean, this race this weekend, that's going to be a wild ass race. My first instinct is to say no, I don't want any parts of that because of the rain, but I desperately want to get back to silver. And if I was to get into that race and finish in the top half, that would be enough to get my silver back. You know what? Let's see if anybody's hosting any races where I can just go in and watch. Oh, whoever this is a YouTuber. He's got 5 people in there. Oh, but this Monza, they've got Let's spectate for a second. Let's spectate for a second. So who shall we watch? Let's see who's driving the hypercar.
Eric McCrading said, if you do it, please stream it.
Oh, absolutely. An event that big, I wouldn't do something. I wouldn't do an event that big without streaming it. Wait a minute, I don't hear the brakes. I don't hear that. All right, folks, now we out of here. Thanks so much for watching. So, I'm not sure what we're looking like as far as tomorrow or Friday goes, but I can definitely say that I will be back Saturday morning. And we will go from there. So we'll go from there, and I'll keep you guys posted, like on a community post or something like that, if I decide to do that special event. So again, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Until then, you all know the line. Wakanda forever, long live the king, and deuces. Have a good one, everybody. We'll see you.